Hey guys, I'm not so good with the scheduling of lives. I just go live whenever I want to talk, connect. So here I am. I don't know who's there. I'm processing so many things, but in a good way. Because last week was heavy, and I realized it's so easy to get on the trail or track of that leads towards burnout. Even if you come from a good place, i.e., even if you come from a place of being driven and you have the intention to be disciplined and committed and put in the work, put in the effort. But I'm wary of the word effort unless it has the suffix less at the end, effortless. Because the old paradigm is all about struggle and life is hard. You need to fight for what you want. And I'm done with it. I want effortless manifestations. I want sweet, delicious, juicy, joyful creation. I guess the good thing is that because I am more connected with myself, I can catch myself faster when I'm on the burnout hamster wheel. That's what I call it. The burnout hamster wheel. I'm sure you're familiar with that. You know, the hamster is like running incessantly and drives you nuts. It's like on speed or something. I feel sorry for that dude. I'm like, yo, over the weekend, have a margarita, chill out with me. And it worked. So, as you know, I'm doing this coaching course and it's amazing. I mean, the coaches who are holding the coaching container, Simone Stoll and Melissa Tears, they're amazing. And my peer coaches are just crazy, amazing, wonderful people. And there's so much information and there's so much output, input. But I'm like, after last week's experience, I really had to regroup and say, hey, how much is enough? Like, what does enough even look like? And sorry guys, I have to wear these glasses because seriously, I got so used to wearing them since last summer here in Spain that if I take them off, it's very, my eyes are so sensitive. And the light here in Spain is just so grell, we say in German. Shrill light? I don't know if you say that. Anyway. So yeah, I have, and I feel responsible in a way for profiter, aprovechar, to make the most of this coaching experience, coaching course, but also, again, like how much is enough? And the end point, the underlying message is that of abundance, is coming from the energy of abundance, the energy of completion, the energy of wholeness, the energy of it's already done, it's already out there, it's already within me. So if that's the end point, then why not do everything that puts me in this resource state or endpoint game state? Meaning for me, it looks like being peaceful, satisfied, feeling joyful, feeling at ease, feeling calm. Yeah, calm or excited and energized, not depleted. Depletion is a state that I was used to being in when I was version A. Melanie Kritzke-Devier. Magic Mel comes from the energy of light and joyful creation. However, since the depletion program is deeply installed, I'm gonna switch it, was deeply installed programming, just like a faulty computer, sometimes it bounces back into play mode. And I have to be my own hacker, not my own hacker, what do you call that? My own antivirus system and filter that programming, detect it and dismantle it with awareness and self-compassion and self-love, making a different choice from self-love. So even though my brain was telling me last week, oh, you gotta do this, let's do that, let's go, 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 go. That's what I did, and I burned out, like, totally. And I caught on, or I recognized the feeling a little bit too late, again, because I used to be used to feeling depleted in my former life. So I didn't catch it in the beginning, but I did catch it on. Well, my body didn't give me a choice. My body was like, you know what, you're not listening to me, I'm gonna knock you out. So I had to spend like literally, I think, a few days last week in bed, and I thought, is this my moon cycle? But I'm like, it can't just be that. There's a weird feeling of like heavy, the brain heavy, and as if your blood is made of lead. And I remember that from my depression, and it kind of makes my skin crawl a bit. But I was like, this is not normal. This is definitely more than just the usual going inwards energy that comes with my moon cycle, in which I do my best to respect these days, because I feel it's a sustainable cycle, a woman's moon cycle. It gives you signals when to go yang and when to go yin. And I feel when I listen to that cycle, it's sustainable. I don't burn out, but I didn't quite listen to it this time because I was so excited. Again, coming from a good place. That's why I also am bringing self-awareness and compassion to all of my parts, even the hamster on the wheel who's on like speed, because I know deep down he has a good intention. He wants to, he's excited about steaming ahead with all these ideas, creative ideas, and manifesting things and building this beautiful enterprise and foundation. So I understand my hamster, my inner hamster. But I'm also like, well, little hamster, if you keep on running on that wheel never stops, because you're not stopping. It's just forever. So I'm going to make you stop. I'm going to give you a pina colada, and we're going to chill at the beach. And that's what I did. I went to the beach and I chilled. And it's amazing how grounding it is when you put your feet in ocean water, just the sand, or just earth in general, to discharge this static energy that accumulates from too much screen time. Crazy. So I'm back in this grounding energy. I'm back to my yoga, sunlight, being in silence, cutting off people, also in the sense of not having 10,000 coaching sessions in a week, which I also realized is energetically not sustainable, because as an empath, highly sensitive person, I need to take extra care of creating energetic boundaries. And even though in a coaching container, it needn't be this overwhelming exchange of energies, if I don't a priori set my energetic boundary, there is a danger of leaking my energy out. So that made me realize that I need to do grounding techniques and energy protection rituals before each coaching session, for my sake and for the other person's sake, because I can provide a better coaching container if I can uphold my energetic boundary, and not as a wall, but as a boundary. That meaning, it's a little bit like osmosis. Or maybe osmosis is the wrong word, but I can control the inflow and outflow of energy, so I'm not overwhelmed. Yeah. And that models an energetic state for the other person. So grounding and connecting to my inner vastness, I call it my inner vastness, my divine feminine energy, and my solidity is helpful for both parties. What else, guys? I'm just sharing reflections here. I love to write in my journal, but it also helps me to articulate using my voice. I feel when we express ourselves, it's healing. And whatever way. But recently, or since I opened this YouTube channel, Mel's Magic, my using my voice literally is allowing me to give voice to my metaphoric voice, also meaning my truth. And interestingly enough, when I open up to spaciousness and this yin energy, that's when creativity flows again. It's so ironic. And the highlight being flows, i.e., I don't need to do much, it just kind of flows out of me. So I guess my lesson again is to nurture this flow state and not get lost in the game of action. Aligned action is the ideal because that action is inspired from being. But there's a danger to get lost in action for action's sake, which is futile and again wastes our energy. So I'm seriously zen, guys. I'm feeling like the Empress. I also told myself, you know what? There's so much to do with the house and everything here. And last 2 years, I put it on my shoulders literally to tackle everything, the garden, the pool, moving furniture. And I'm like, fuck it. I'm done with this. I'm going to ask for help. I'm not going to... What am I trying to prove anyway? That I'm strong physically? I am strong, but I'm also a lady. I don't want to schlep stuff around anymore. I'm done with that. So I'm recruiting help. Protecting my energy. Valuing my energy for what it is. And putting that energy into what I value. And where it's put to its best use. So male friends, I'm asking for help. I'm not doing these crazy DIY jobs anymore. No. And having made the decision, the next step is to trust that that help will arrive rather than fretting over it. And yeah, my decision is command to the quantum field and the universe. And I, as a generator, I sit back and I wait to respond to whatever manifestations knock on my door. I don't come from a place of lack and lose my power in making things happen. Yeah. Anyway, guys, it's like 14 minutes. I think I've said everything I've wanted to say or share for now. I did want to go live on Sunday, but I couldn't even look at a screen. It gave me like a cracking pain right here. So going with the flow again, coming back to wholeness, feeling, knowing, and believing that everything is done already, and that I can actually enjoy the unfolding of my manifestation, of my creations, and that I do not need to go out searching for things, but that actually the right circumstances, people, situations come knocking at my door like bees to honey. It's my mode. Empress mode. Voila. Okay, it's my 2 cents for today. Today is 14th. Is it 14th? Gosh, it's already mid-March, guys. Crazy. And I hope you're well. I hope you're rested and grounded and centered and regrouped and anchored. Because that's the space. That's that kind of energy that makes miracle happen. I feel it. Voila. Okay. Owl. Look, Owl is actually... Oh my god, yeah. I met this beautiful soul. Her name is Sol. It's kind of ironic also because I went literally to go to the beach to get some sun, and I met Sun in person. Sol. Her name is Sol, from Mexico, from Sonora. And oh my god, I love Mexico. I'm going back there soon. And we just chatted and told her about my experiences in Mexico, and she makes this beautiful jewelry, and this, of course, had to be mine. Because you know, bandidos, I'm Magic Mel, and this is Owl, my spirit guide. So funny, because as soon as I started to relax at the beach, again, the universe just brought me manifestations effortlessly. Mexico, fun in the sun, good vibes, ease and flow. So voila, Owl and I salute you. Remember who I am, remember who you are. Remember where we're going. Let's hold that vision. ¿Vale, bandidos? Big hug, big kiss y saludos from Javier.